Hey, hey. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I hope everybody can hear me. Hey, girl, hey. Thank you guys for tuning into Insight with Lyd. I appreciate everyone. I hope everyone is well. I hope you guys can hear me. Please let me know in the comments. I'm using a new device, so yes. Okay. Hey, Bobby J. Hey, Ray. Hey, Miss Brandy. Good evening, ladies. How has everybody been? Oh, what did I do? Great. So far, I sound good. So far, Ray, because you know how I be clicking in and out. But let's just hope that is not the case tonight. I'm so glad to be live tonight, you guys. I kind of missed y'all. I do apologize for not going live these past few nights. You know, everybody needs their time. But tonight I wanted to touch on manifestation and the power of manifestation, you guys. I think this is something that is really important for us to learn how to incorporate into our daily lives. We need to know that we have the power to control everything that is going on in our lives, in every aspect, in ways that we've never even dreamed of. And even the things that we have dreamed of, they are, you know, it's possible for it to come true. Okay, thank you, Brandy. Yes, so I hope everyone has been having these good few days. I know I had some good weather the other day. I threw some stuff on the grill. I don't know about nobody else. I needed to get out of the house, myself and my son. So, I hope everybody is doing well, staying well. But yes, manifestation. Okay, so what made me want to talk about this tonight? The other day, I was thinking about something. And I mean, y'all, when I say I was thinking about it, I thought about it and I put it out of my mind. Like, I was like, okay, boom, I'm not going to over obsess about it, even though I'm a Virgo and that's just what we do. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. It kind of just like jumped out of my mind. So good. Fast forward later on in that day, the very same thing, maybe like 2 hours later, the very same thing that I was thinking about ended up happening, y'all. And I will go into detail, but I'm not. And then that same day, the same situation happened again where I was thinking about something. Aw, hi, little Jamie. I get to say your name. Now that's really creepy. But yeah, so I was thinking about something again and it instantly, y'all, like it was instant, like within the next 5 minutes it happened. And I was so freaked out. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I'm like, ain't no way, you know what I mean? We get in our heads, we start doubting or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, ain't no way. And long and behold, yes, like it happened, it came true. Y'all, my point is even the smallest things we think of, everything, our entire lives is a product of choices, decisions, thoughts, dreams, doubts, all of it. Stress, anxiety, our life, our current situations, our past situations, all of it made us who we are right now today. And we made all of those situations possible because of how we think and how we believe and what we envision and what we dream of and what we desire. All of these things are key points in manifestation. So if you find yourself always thinking negative or always doubting a certain situation, it's like you're putting that situation out of your reach, which means you're not equally yoked with that situation. You're not at a balance with it. So when you go into thinking and you go into manifestation and manifesting things that you want, you have to make sure you put yourself up there. Don't, oh no, I'm not going to get it. No, that's too much out of reach. That's never going to happen. I ain't even going to think it. Don't even think like that. Because when you think like that, you're automatically dumbing yourself down, for a lack of a better term. So it's like, okay, you want this job or whatever the case may be. So you go ahead and you go apply for the job. But then you go back home and you like, oh man, I probably ain't going to get that job. You know what I mean? I don't have all the qualifications for that job. I ain't went to school for this amount of years and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But imagine if you turned that doubt. Imagine if you took hold of that situation instantly in that moment and did not allow yourself to think the negative things that you are used to thinking. And don't get me wrong, y'all, it's going to take work. It's not something that's easily done, but you can practice at it constantly. Do it with little things in your life. Do it with big things. If you are the type of person that wants to go big, go home, you know what I mean? Go big, think big, but don't doubt it. Don't think negative. And another very important thing about the power of manifestation and the laws of attraction, you guys, you got to be thankful for what you already have. You got to be thankful for your current situation, bad or good. You have to be appreciative of it, because that is sending back that high vibration to the universe. And once the universe realizes, okay, they went through something bad, but they're grateful. Okay, now they're ready to level up. You know what I mean? And then your value goes up. And when your value goes up, you start to think higher things of yourself. And then the universe aligns that with certain situations and things that happen in your life. So it's like you gotta allow yourself to be grateful for everything that's going on in your life, every situation. And don't get me wrong, I know things can be so hard sometimes, and sometimes you find out or you figure out like, man, it's nothing really for me to be grateful for. Yes, it is. There is so much. Hey, Lakeisha, how are you? Thank you for tuning in tonight. I missed y'all. For everybody that's just joining in, I'm just chatting about the power of manifestation. It was really heavy on my spirit for these past few days. And I really feel like, I remember I told y'all I kept waking up, at a certain time and things like that. I really feel like it was meant for me to give this message to everybody, because when I was up in them hours that I was up and stuff like that, I was going through my phone and everywhere I turned was manifestation, laws of attraction. Like, it was just like, hello, I'm here. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what? I'm finna have this conversation. Hello, Rosalind. Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much, doll. I appreciate you. But yeah, so I really wanted to discuss the power that we have. We have the power to think negative stuff. You know what I mean? You can attract negative. When you thinking negative, when you're constantly allowing yourself to be, and this, I say this because I have to keep in mind, I have anxiety, and I know there's a lot of people out there that have anxiety, okay? And when you have anxiety, sometimes it can make you overthink things. It can make you think negatively. It puts you in a negative headspace, you know what I mean? But when it comes to being able to train yourself to be able to manifest certain things, you can even manifest that you get out of that anxiety. It is very important. It is super important. Especially because the time is shifting. You are absolutely right. You guys, there is some things going on with the universe. I cannot verbally be able to explain these things. I'm still researching and learning myself, but as I'm learning, I will make sure I bring forth the information to you guys, because I want you guys to know everything that I know. And if there's some things that you guys know that I don't, I'm willing to learn. You know what I mean? Because in this time right now, it really is imperative. It really is important that we are stepping into our power in every way possible, you guys. There's no need to be struggling. There's no need for the hate and all of the different things that's going on in this world. We have so much power in us. You know what I mean? And I know I can stand for situations to be better in my life. So I really want to master the power of manifestation. And I know, looking back on a lot of things that has happened in my life, I know that, be it good or bad, my thoughts, my actions, my decisions, the people that I chose to put myself around, all of these things played a part in that. So I manifested that. I envisioned that. I made that dream a reality. You know what I mean? When I went to go take my GED, I took my GED 3 times the math, okay? And that's not something that I was so proud of, but I'm proud of it now. I'm proud to talk about that because you want to know why? I manifested passing that test. I studied so hard. I used the tools that were given to me, but I also believed in my mind that I would not fail a 3rd time. I would not. And you know, when we really tap into that power, is when our backs are against the wall, when we don't have no other choice, when we feel like we're at our wits' end. We manifest things and don't even realize it. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know what I mean? So it's like, why not apply that to every aspect? I wanted my son. I prayed for my son. I prayed so hard for my child after having so many losses and things like that. I was like, you know what, God, I'm just finna put it in your hands. But then I also kept thinking about it. I kept picturing me holding a baby. I kept picturing me being pregnant and being able to go through an entire pregnancy. I pictured the whole entire pregnancy. I knew I was going to be on bed rest. I kept saying, oh man, I hope I don't be on bed rest. But because I was thinking in that low vibration, I attracted that to myself. You know what I mean? And people be like, oh, you know, oh, you can't say that. You know, God makes things happen. Yes, he does. But he also he gives us power. He gives us power to make our own choices. And yes, he knows our paths, whichever way we decide to go. But he gives us that power to manifest certain things. So what I would like for everybody to start doing, I want you guys to really start to hone in, harness that gift of being able to transform your thoughts. When you get that, you know, that job you want, that relationship you want, that house you want, that car you want, that money you want, that child, that baby. Did I say child already? You know what I mean? Anything you want and your heart desires, we have the power to bring that into reality. You can take a desire and a dream and make it a reality. A lot of these entrepreneurs and stuff like that, they can sell you all types of stuff, but I bet you they believed in themselves. You know what I mean? They worked hard, put in countless hours and things like that. You know what I mean? You still have to do the work. You know what I mean? You can go scratch off today and win $100. You manifested that because you said, I'm finna win. And you believed it and you didn't doubt yourself. And when we put ourselves below what we're asking, it's like, okay, the universe is looking at it like, okay, your vibration is down here. Okay, what you're asking for is up here. And the only reason why you are down here is because you put yourself there. Get up on top of that thing. That's yours. Claim it. That belongs to you. It is important that we believe these things. It's important that not only that we believe it, it has happened. It's in our brain. Okay. You know what I mean? We don't need the confirmation because we already know it. And it's going to take time. It's going to be like, you know, when you working out and you ain't worked out in a while, you gotta, break yourself back in. But little by little, you'll get it. So take time out of a day, you know, write things down. That's why I always say it is imperative for you guys to make a vision board, whatever it may be that you want in your life. Put it on that vision board because the more you visualize it, the more it becomes something that is constantly in your mind. And then you'll believe, I can obtain these things. And if you know and believe that you can obtain them, now you're on the same level as what you're asking the universe to give you. So that's what we want to do. We want to vibrate at the same level. We don't want to be higher, but we can strive for higher. You know what I mean? And I'm doing more research, guys. If anybody in the comments have any more information they would like to share with me as it would pertain to the power of manifestation, maybe you want to, you know, share an example in your life. I just know it is something that we all have the power of doing. And let me tell you this one. For all of y'all that's out there trying to get that man or that woman or whatever the case may be, and you're trying to manifest that person, that's all good and dandy. But please, and I put this as a public announcement, a disclaimer, if that person don't want you, don't get mad at the powers that be. Don't be mad at the universe, because we have the ability to not want to be a part of your manifestation. We have that right. People get that right, okay? You know what I mean? But in a situation where, you know, that job, especially a lot of us, I know me, once this is all over, I need a job. I need a real job. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking negative. I'm putting applications out there. I know there's nothing that they can tell me. Half of the jobs I'm overqualified for. And even if I ain't qualified, I'm going to fake it till I make it. And guess what? They finna hire me because I already claimed it. You know what I mean? If you want to take that move, if you want to get that job, if you want to go back to school, vibrate that. Feel that. Believe that. Trust that. And trust that you have that power to control it. Think about everything that's happened in your life. Think about every situation that has happened in your life at one point or another. You've dreamed it. You thought it, whether it was negative or good. You know what I mean? You felt it. So it's like, you know you have that power. We got to believe that. We have to. And we got to hold each other accountable. You know what I mean? I want to hold you guys all accountable for what you already know. And I would love for everybody to start a vision board. And guess what? We can make a post about it. You want to share your vision board in progress? You know, somebody could comment underneath. And if they're lacking or whatever the case may be, or if they're, you know, they don't have any inspiration, possibly we can help each other. That's what it's all about helping each other. Just because I get some information, I don't have to keep it to myself. I prefer to share. Some people don't like to share, but I say, guess what? The more people that know about our power, the better the world is off. You know what I mean? If we can all help each other, if we can all make things a little bit easier for each other, just make things a whole lot smoother in this world. You know, I think about my child growing up in this world, and I think about how much it has changed since I was a kid, and it's just like, wow. It's scary. It is so scary, and it can make you live in fear. It can make you constantly doubt everything. It can make you feel like, what's the point of pushing further? No, keep pushing, keep believing. Things can change. We have the power to change everything. I really, really believe that all of this coronavirus stuff happened for a reason. I truly, truly believe that. I truly believe this is everybody's time. Hello. Hey girl, how are you? This is everybody's time to really learn and love self. And with learning and loving self, we are loving everyone else. Because God is love. The universe vibrates off of our love, our desires, our feelings. You know what I mean? Let's just try to be better. Let's be better every day. One day at a time, one moment at a time. Hey, Hawa. Hey everybody, I'm just rambling on y'all. I'm just talking about the power of manifestation. I'm just talking about the laws of attraction. You know, anything that you feel that you really want in your life, believe it and go for it. Don't doubt yourself. You know what I mean? You don't need anybody else to tell you that you got that. You don't need anybody else to believe in you. You don't need a cheerleader. Cheerlead for yourself. This is a time that I am taking to really learn who Lydia is. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that I am unpacking, y'all. So much baggage about myself, but I'm unpacking it. I'm going through it. I'm moving on. I'm forgiving myself. I'm forgiving myself for everything. You guys, you got to realize a lot of the stuff that we have going on inside of us is because we haven't forgiven ourselves. Memories are our worst enemies. I just posted something like that on my personal page, like all of the bad things we might have been, did, or whatever the case may be. We are not that. We are entitled to change. We are entitled to evolve, to learn, to get better, to be better, to do better. I would hope, you know what I mean? So it's like we got to start forgiving ourselves. We got to start forgiving people that's done us wrong. Let that hurt go. Let that pain go so that you can be able to be freer. You can free up yourself and refill yourself with your desires, your wants, your needs, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. You want to go out and start that business? Go ahead. What's stopping you? You think you can't get that loan? Yes, you can. Apply. And don't even think they're going to tell you no. You know what I mean? It's just important. You guys, it's so important to realize the power that we all have, we all possess. You know what I mean? I've manifested so many things in my life, and a lot of them haven't been good. You know what I mean? And if I can manifest bad, I know I can manifest some good. So I'm taking a personal journey right now. I'm definitely learning a lot about myself. I'm loving me. I'm happy with a lot of things. I go through my times of darkness and stuff like that, but I don't stay there. And that's what's most important, is that we don't stay there. You know what I mean? It's okay to feel it. It's okay to go through it. It's okay to acknowledge it, but don't stay there. And when you are not appreciative of what you've already been through in your life, what you already have financially, family-wise, friend-wise, you know what I mean, materialistic things, spiritually, whatever you have, you need to be grateful for it. Anything that you are unhappy with in your life, you have the power to change. You really do. A lot of people are going through it right now. We're all stuck. We can't do what we're used to doing. We can't go out and be around others and things like that. And I just say, take this time to really dig deep. Take this time to really learn who you are. Learn what you contribute to certain relationships and things in your life. And if there's some things that you don't like, fix it. You can do that. You can fix it. It's okay. It's all right. It's time to change. Aren't you tired of things not going the way you want it to go? Aren't you tired of always being in a rut? Aren't you tired of always allowing people to take advantage of you? Aren't you tired of the daily, I go to work, I come home, and that's it? Don't you just want a little bit more for yourself? Do more. Expect more. Believe more. And manifest it. Vibrate that. Feel it. Send it out to the universe, and the universe will return it in abundance. You guys, this is a brief live tonight. I'm so happy everybody tuned in. I just wanted to touch base with everyone. I hope you all are doing well. I will be going live again tomorrow night, I believe. I should be going live tomorrow night. I will be able to confirm that. But yeah, give me another topic. Let's talk. I love this. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I have a little bit of a headache, so I'm going to go. Be blessed. Love you all.